Hello everyone, welcome back to Southern Bits and Bites. I'm Brandon Dawkins with Tribune Digital Media, and I'm in the kitchen with USA best-selling cookbook author Suzanne Johnson. Suzanne, welcome back. So tell everybody what we're making today.
Tomato pie.
As we head into spring, just a fun dish.
It is. Well, tomatoes are everywhere,
right?
And they're all ripe at the same time, it seems, if you grow them in your garden.
That's right.
I go out one day, they're all green, the next day they're all red, and I'm like, panic, what am I going to do? So to saying that, this recipe freezes beautifully.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
okay.
I've frozen about 6 at a time before.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't, I mean, you've got to use the tomatoes when they're fresh.
Okay.
So you don't have to make 6. No pressure.
Okay, good news.
Yes,
but I do love tomato pie, so I'm
So we're going to get
excited.
started. So,
Okay.
These are 5 Roma tomatoes that I've sliced. I did a little bit of salt on it to pull out the water.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pat them dry and get them really pretty in the bottom of the pie shell.
Okay.
This I baked for 10 minutes on 375.
And
just
this is
a little
from the freezer section.
From the freezer section.
Got it.
You can make your own pie shell. That's fine. But
yeah, knock it out if you want to do that.
Right. But if you're
Make your pastry.
If you're busy like we usually are,
yes.
no time for that.
Okay.
So I'm going to put those in there, and then I'm going to top them with the green onion.
Okay.
And this is dried basil. I love fresh basil. I just didn't have it at my fingertips today. So dry basil. It's 1/4 cup of fresh basil or 2 tablespoons of dried.
Okay, and then when you use the fresh, you just chop it up really fine.
Just chop it up really fine and just spread it over.
All
So.
right. Do you love just the Roma tomatoes, or hey, use any tomato you've got ripe and ready?
Any tomato you have ripe and ready. 5 Romas versus probably 2 or 3 of like a Better Boy or, you know, the bigger tomato.
Larger ones. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to pat this dry, and you want to get all the moisture out so you don't have a soggy pie.
Right, because nobody likes a soggy tomato pie.
That's right. And then you can start on the topping.
Which is just everything combined.
Yeah, everything combined. It's mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and mozzarella cheese, and a little bit of black pepper. Okay.
I can do that.
And there's no right or wrong way to get these tomatoes in here because they're going to be hidden with all the love that you're putting in the bowl.
Because that really is one of the best parts of the tomato pie is the cheese.
It is.
The cheese and mayonnaise.
Yes, and the mayonnaise. We love mayonnaise.
That's right. For a long time, I did not love mayonnaise at all.
Oh.
And then, but I loved, my sister made a lot of tomato pie and finally confessed that, hey, that pie that you love is made out of mayonnaise.
Yes.
That you didn't like.
It's one of the main ingredients.
Then I wised up.
Oh.
So.
I know I have a funny story about mayonnaise. I put it in my mashed potatoes.
Yes,
and
I do too.
My brother-in-law hates mayonnaise.
Oh,
despises it. And I did not tell him one year at Christmas. And he ate his entire plate full. And then we told him, and it was the greatest.
So has he wised up like I did?
No. Now he'll never touch my mashed potatoes again.
Oh, no.
He's like, you lied to me.
That's unwise, yes.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to put the green
over
onion
here.
on top here. And
ooh, pretty.
I know it is.
Yeah,
it's very
so
fresh and fun. All right, then the basil. All right, and then you can add that and just spread it ever so gently if you can, but it'll spread in the oven.
All right.
As well, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah.
So just kind of glop it onto different
sections. You do. I kind of glop it and then kind of spread, but again, in the oven, it'll kind of make its way.
All right, you may have to straighten this out. When I'm throwing mayonnaise at you. Let's see. Okay, for somebody that is not crazy about the green onions, no big deal to leave those out.
Correct. Absolutely not. The basil and the tomato is a must, and all the cheese love and everything.
Right.
But the green onion, if you're not a big onion fan, it's not gonna mess it up. Yeah, that was a good point.
Okay.
All right, so you finish up that. I'm going to get the one, we have one ready in the oven.
I'm making a little bit of a mess with the green onions.
Well, it's okay. It's pretty when it comes out because the green kind of peeks through. Okay. Yeah. All right,
Oh,
I know,
nice.
fun. So there it is.
And you probably already said, how long did they bake it? At what?
Well, no, I didn't actually.
Okay.
I did 375 for 10 minutes for the pie crust.
Right.
Then reduce it to 350 and bake it for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And it'll be
Easy.
beautiful. Yeah. And if you want it a little bit more brown on top, you can broil it for 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
If you like your topping a little more crusty
Right.
on top.
Okay.
So add this.
What do you love to serve tomato pie with?
I love it with like a cold salad on the side. So it's just very summery and fun. I do like a fun artichoke salad or something to where it's like a cold, fresh salad, and then you've kind of got this heavy pie.
Yeah, because it is rich.
Because it's rich, yeah. So
Well, let's try it.
can you grab that plate? Oh, I always lose a little crust. And I'm not the most fancy with this either.
okay.
Oh my gosh.
Fell apart on us.
I know. I need a little pie.
It doesn't change the taste, though,
A
does
pie
it?
thing. So sorry. Viewers at home, it really is beautiful when it comes out. Wait, but you say decent pie.
yes.
You know. We can't talk.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but I'm with you.
All right, so let's try it.
It's been a while since I've had a good tomato pie, too. Is it great? I can't get mine on the fork.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can really taste the basil and
Oh, the basil is good.
the tomatoes.
That's great. I
So
love
delicious.
that. Okay.
Yes.
All right, with tomato pie, you can get the you can get Suzanne's recipe in the paper coming up. It's really good. And so, remember, Southern Bits and Bites. Also, we want to let you know that our cookbooks for sale now in Tula J, locally and trustful on Main Street.
Yes,
So it's a lot easier to get to.
it is.
Ashley Posey at Tula J
Yes.
makes us look pretty for this kind of stuff. So props to her for that. But she also has Suzanne's book. So run out and get it. Thanks as always for the tomato pie.
so much fun.
And we'll be back soon with more Southern Bits and Bites. As always, I'm Brandon Dawkins for Tribune Digital Media.